Well, I don't know. I might try the sides with the machine. Can't mess it up that bad. Well, don't mind that. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. So I think today we should be able to get this done pretty much. At least that's the plan right now. But first I want to get into the spoiler. We gotta get the ends of that polished up and looking nice, and then as typical of most Evos, the clear coat on the carbon part is kind of messing up. I have an idea for that, so let's just get into it and see what we can do. Alright, so I mean, I really can't complain too much because the clear is actually pretty nice. It usually on Evos, I've seen it back here and on the flat part, but this one has got it right here on the edge. You can kind of see it here, and it's just on this part of the wing, and that's really it. So my plan is ultimately one day to get this completely fixed and have the clear coat redone and all that stuff. I don't have the tools to do that. I could sand it now, but there's really no point because I don't want to just do it now and then not be able to get it cleared and everything. So I think I'm going to take the wrap and put over it. It may look dumb when I get it done and on there, but I think we're going to try that. I think that would look better than having the flaking clear coat on there, at least. So, and this, when the light's not hitting it like it is, it's pretty dark actually. Let me see if I can get it to do it. No, it won't do it. Actually, let me turn off the light and I will show you. Okay, so as you can see there, it's not that bad when the light's not directly on it, but when the sun would hit it or whatever, it would think it would pop. So I think that could be cool. I don't know. Drop a comment down below on what you think. Let's go ahead and get the ends of this thing polished up and get it back on the car, and then we can go from there. Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to throw the wing back on from doing the little polishing bit we just done there. I wanted to do the actual polishing and stuff on the car itself because I have to rub kind of hard on that, so I don't want it to be sliding around and everything. But we did touch up paint the big huge marks on the trunk here. You can't really tell. I used one of the pens from Mitsubishi, so it has the paint and the clear on it, so you can't really tell unless you're looking for it. You can kind of tell a little bit, but unless you're looking for it, it won't like stick out like it was before, where it was down to the metal or down to the primer. But yeah, happy with that. We'll throw the wing on there now and we'll polish it real quick and throw some wax on it and keep moving forward. I can't remember if I mentioned it in a previous video, but I thought those big scratches on the trunk and stuff from I wasn't sure what they were for, but I had a thought in my mind of what they were, and I think it was right because there were some lines on the bottom of the wing that match up with the ones on the trunk. So I think it was just from someone sticking a screwdriver in there and trying to pry the wing up off the trunk. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, looks good now. I can deal with that for a little while until we go to get this thing fully painted and all that stuff later on down the road. I can get by with this now, so. All right, got that nice and polished. Hello. The size of the wing wasn't really all that bad, so I wasn't too concerned about getting that like super nice and polished up because, I mean, as you can tell, there wasn't a whole lot of scratches on there. I just wanted to go through the process because we did the rest of the car, so we might as well do this, you know? So, got that looking good. I'm gonna jump over to the other side now and do that side real quick and knock it out, and then we will wrap this top piece. I think I've decided to go ahead and try it. And then if I don't like it, I can always change it, but I think it could look cool. So we're gonna give it a whirl. As I was finishing up polishing the wing there, it hit me that I had the taillights off. So I thought I would polish those guys. They're not terrible. Let me show you here. Well, the other one's not. This one has a few little specks on there, but yeah, I think I'm gonna polish these up real quick. I'll knock this one out, and then I'll go ahead and do the other one. And we'll throw those back on, and then we're getting pretty close here. Okay, two things. I was already kind of debating on whether or not to wrap that center part of the spoiler today because I asked you guys earlier to comment and let me know what you thought. So I was thinking like I would just wait a little bit and give you guys some time to comment and then go from there. So I thought, well, why don't I just lay it out and see what it looks like fully covered with the material. And I went to lay it out and I don't have enough material anyway. So we're gonna move on and do some other things. I'm gonna start taking this tape off and we will do the windows next. Okay, we got all the tape off. So I was thinking doing that too. I was like, what a lucrative business for a tape company. Imagine a body shop that goes through roll after roll after roll of this. And you stick it on, you tear it off, and you throw it away because you can't use it again. Pretty nuts. Okay, let's do the windows now. So what I do is, now fair warning before I explain this, I don't know if this is super frowned upon. I don't know if this is something you shouldn't ever do. Whatever, but I have done this for literally years with pretty much every car I've owned, and I've never had an issue with it. But we take this glass cleaner. I've talked about this in past videos. I love this stuff. Then you take a brand new razor blade, and then you just scrape it off. I try to hold it at like a 45-degree angle and make sure it stays flat. That way you're not digging in anywhere and stuff like that, you know? And yeah, I have never had any issues doing this. It's always gotten off any kind of like sap, bugs, whatever's on the window, it's gotten it off. And yeah, so let's just spray some glass cleaner on and get to scraping. Hey, so I'm editing this now, and I want to jump in one more time and say I'm pretty sure this is not recommended for you to do. I am not recommending you do it. I'm just showing you what I do. I'm comfortable doing this. I've done it for years. I know there's a big chance of scratching the glass, but yeah, if you do it and you want to try it, please make sure you use a brand new blade, because if the blade is not new, it could have debris on it or whatever, and you could really scratch the glass. And make sure you use as much cleaner as possible, because the more cleaner, the more lubricated the glass is, and the blade will slide easier. But yeah, just take your time and go slow. There's no need to rush it. And yeah, let's get back into the video. So yeah, here's the windows before. As you can see, there's some funk on there. There's a good angle of it. I don't think you can, no, you can't hear it. The front windshield is the worst as far as like hearing what's on there when you rub it, but yeah, let's spray and scrape. Alrighty, there you have it. Looks, well, I can't say like glass because it is glass, but there they are, clean as a whistle. And I'm gonna jump to the windshield and get that scraped up, and then we will come back. I gotta do the side skirts by hand. Well, I don't know. I might try the sides with the machine. Can't mess it up that bad. Well, don't mind that. I'll just be cautious with it and run it along the edges there, and then we can try to get it done a little quicker than by hand on the sides. But the front, that would be a little much, so I'm gonna do the front by hand because there's just so much there. We got the canards and all that stuff on there and everything, so yeah. Windshield scraped, side skirts, let's go. All right, all windows, including the windshield, are cleaned and done. Also, sweet baby G's. Look at the window tint. It's like purple. It's very old. I'm sure this is the tint that was on the car when I bought it the first time, and it just needs to be replaced. So once we get all this stuff figured out and the car is out and rolling around and moving, I gotta find somewhere to get the windows tinted. But yeah, I just saw that in the last shot and it kind of made me think. All right, got the sides done. I think I'm gonna call it here. We got quite a bit done today. We buttoned up the last little bits I wanted to button up with what we had off of the car and all that good stuff. And I'm sure you don't want to watch me do the front end by hand, so I'm gonna take care of that off camera and get that done. I was gonna do the trim and stuff today on the windows and all that good stuff, the wiper cowl and the hood vent and everything. But I decided that I'm using a Cerakote trim coat, and I wanted to do that in its own video because those guys were generous enough to send me some stuff to give away to you guys. And so, like I mentioned, I think in the last video maybe, either way, I mentioned it before, when we get to 100 subs here, I'll be giving that stuff away. We're almost there, so I'm excited about that. And so I felt like, being as one, I had never done that before with this stuff with the trim and all that, I would be learning that for the first time, and I could do step by step with that and give them their own video. So I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to make this faded out old trim look new. And once we get that done, that's pretty much it. We will finish this exterior project and what we have going on right now. And yeah, we'll move on to the next thing. But one step at a time, we'll get that stuff done. And yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it very much. I know this has been kind of a long series. I knew it was going to be, but I didn't know how long because I was trying to learn buffing and polishing. Never did it before, so I knew I'd be taking a while, but we're several hours into this right now. But we're almost there, almost done, and it's looking pretty solid. I can't wait to see it out in the sunlight and all that good stuff. So drop a comment down below if you haven't already about the wing and all that. Let me know what you think so far and all that stuff. And don't forget to do all the other YouTube stuff down there. You know how it goes. And I'll see you next time. Bye.